Yo, what is going on, guys? I'm back with another video, and today, man, I'm talking about the Oklahoma City Thunder and their former trio of Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden. Now, have you guys ever just sat back and realized that three future MVPs put together on a single team? Honestly, who would have ever thought that this trio would be so good as they would end up becoming separated? That team back in 2012 against the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals were very young, and they were nowhere near as good as they are separated today, with James Harden being on the Rockets along with Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant being on the Brooklyn Nets alongside Kyrie Irving. So, like I said, in the 2012 Finals against the Miami Heat, where they lost 4-1, they were so young but still very good. After their finals loss to the Miami Heat, the Thunder were unable to come to agreement with James Harden on a new contract extension, and ended up trading him to the Houston Rockets for a couple of picks and a couple of players. And the reason that they ended up trading him was he was a six man for them. He wasn't a player who was now not even close to being the same player. I believe he averaged with the Thunder like 16 points per game in his last season with the Oklahoma City Thunder, and now he's averaging about 36.8 points per game. So just take that into consideration when I said that he got traded, because he was nowhere as good as he is, and he was nowhere good as he is now, as he was prior with the Oklahoma City Thunder. As of now, like I say, with 100% of certainty, that Thunder GM Sam Presti would have taken this decision back and would have re-signed James Harden if you knew that he would be this good right now with the Houston Rockets. With OKC, Harden was a six-man, not used as much as he is now. In his final season with the Thunder, he averaged 16.8 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, shot 39% from 3 and 49.1% from the field in 31.4 minutes per game. The trade to the Rockets allowed him to have his own team and show how just how good of a basketball player he can be. We may have never realized just how good he actually is, since he wasn't being properly used with the Oklahoma City Thunder. It was a great blessing in disguise for Harden's career, and he was able to vastly improve on his game and become one of the best current players in the NBA. In my opinion, one of the best scorers over the last decade in the NBA. I can't even imagine how good this team would have been if all three of these players were in their primes that they would be in this season. Their games would have all taken a toll, since there really isn't much basketball to go around for three ball-dominant players. But just imagine a prime KD averaging 32 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists. A prime Harden averaging 36.1 points, 7 assists, 6 rebounds, and also a prime Russell Westbrook averaging 31.6 points, 10 rebounds, 10.6 assists per game. That just looks absolutely scary on paper. Like I said, they're three ball-dominant players, so there really isn't that much ball to go all around for those three players. Just on paper, that trio looks absolutely amazing with all of them in their prime. They looked really good together for a couple of seasons before Harden got traded, and then KD and Russ's bond became even bigger. Until KD famously left the Thunder after blowing a 3-1 lead in the Western Conference Finals to the 73-9 Golden State Warriors, and ended up joining him, and the whole NBA world called him a snake, and that's when a lot of people started to hate on Kevin Durant. This offseason, Russell Westbrook was also traded and reunited with his former teammate James Harden. In every play of the Thunder's Big Three was no longer part of that team, and in spite of a couple seasons, the OKC Thunder just lost not 1, not 2, but 3 future MVPs, which is just crazy to think about, and leads us to think about what would have been. Maybe if OKC never lost to Miami in the 2012 Finals, they might have still kept James Harden and negotiated a new contract extension for him. Maybe KD might have stayed because they would have one of the best teams in the NBA. I feel like during Harden's last season, the Thunder were too young, and they weren't completely able to compete with such a powerful team in the Miami Heat, and they acted way too quick by trading James Harden before even giving him the opportunity to start alongside Russ and KD. I feel like the big three of the Thunder stayed together, they might have even went ahead and win a ring, because, like I said, they're just so good right now. So just imagine that trio together. That would just be absolutely insane with, like I said, all of them in their primes. But like I aforementioned, Harden wasn't the player he was back then, and may have never become the player he is now because of the trade. Having three ball-dominant players also caused a little bit of controversy in terms of usage rate and shot attempts. Harden and Russ were vastly known for checking up shots, which was a concern factor when the Rockets traded for Russ. A lineup of Russell Westbrook, Thabo Sefolosha, Kevin Durant, Serge Ibaka, and Kendrick Perkins, along with James Harden off the bench as the sixth man. It looks really good on paper. And I would have loved to see them play longer together. The trade was best for Harden's career because now he has his own team. He's now the player that he's always had the potential to be. But yeah, man, like I said, I think the Thunder would definitely have won a ring together, or maybe even come close to winning a ring because, like I said, Westbrook, KD, and Harden, that trio was going to be an amazing trio to watch for years to come. But I do understand why they traded him because he wasn't the player he was back then as he is right now. So he was their sixth man, and as a sixth man, you're not super valuable as a guy like Kevin Durant or Russell Westbrook. So I understand why they traded him. But I feel like they should have got more for him. And yeah, man, that's pretty much it, man. If the Thunder if the Thunder's big three stay together, in my opinion, they would have won a ring. If you guys have any opinions on this video, make sure to comment down below. Make sure to comment down below what your thoughts on this video. Leave a like, leave a sub down below. It's been your boy John. Make sure to follow me on Twitter, Instagram at your boy John. Make sure to follow me on Twitch at your boy John. I just started streaming NBA 2K20. And make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. It's been your boy John, and I'm out, man.